Hi, we're live.
Hello there.
That's okay. I just want to make sure y'all can hear me okay.
You are so loud now. I got you.
Are you serious?
For me.
But you don't. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I do.
All right, we're live, right? So
Yeah.
there we go.
Because I had her turned all the way up because I couldn't hear her before. Now, that's way too loud.
Am I no longer stunned?
Huh?
Am I no longer stunned?
Yeah, I thought we all got up.
Yeah, you revived Maul.
I know, but I wanted to hear Ronnie say it.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, well.
All right, before
No, you're
we get
stunned
into...
forever. Roll from the
Oh
character.
my goodness. What'd you say, bud?
No, I'm just making a joke with Dad.
Okay.
Or Enoch.
Well, choose your company wisely.
You don't have a choice.
That's true. That's very true.
All Yet. Right.
So, it's Tuesday, and we're getting ready to play Strahd. But what I want to say beforehand is that obviously, we told you all that everybody that's watching that we were going to do a giveaway at 100 followers, and I was waiting for the stuff to come in. And thankfully, the stuff came in. Well, yeah, thankfully too. But thank you so much to the Frog and Flute, Danny Sim, for sending us the stuff that we're giving away. Now, for the first giveaway, or the 100 follower giveaway, so we've surpassed 100 by quite a few now. And for the first giveaway, we're going to do a dice giveaway. So we have some really pretty dice right here that look really good. So the Frog and Flute send us some dice that we're going to send to you if you win. So that's the first one.
And dime bags.
Ronnie's about
Why
to
do
come
you
through
interrupt?
Sorry, just...
Second one, hush. The second one is going to be this amazing scroll mat. Stop, Kenny. It's like a. I've got you on like 3 different monitors here, buddy. And then inside of that, we got 2 more sets of dice. So we've got an amazing scroll mat and 2 sets of dice from the Frog and Flute donated to us to give to you all. Please go to frogandflute.com. Check them out. They're amazing. They make amazing stuff. I actually ended up buying one of these scroll mats for myself, and I have a set of their acrylic dice as well. So that's how much I like it. And we are going to send one to one lucky winner. How do you get in on this, you ask? Even if you don't ask, I'm going to tell you. All you got to do is follow. You got to follow us at Misfits and Miscreants on Twitch. That's it. And that gets you an entry. And if you want 2 entries, you can subscribe. A tier 1 subscription gets you an extra entry. I'm sorry, I didn't realize that we were having a rave at Kenny's house right now. So those are the 2 ways that you can get. The best way to get an entry is to follow. The way to get an extra entry is to subscribe. So you're like, well, what if I do a tier 2 or a tier 3? Stop subscription. Well, we'll give you 2 extra entries for a tier 2, and then we'll give you 3 extra entries for a tier 3 subscription. So that being said, when are we going to announce the winners? I have it on my calendar. We will announce the winners the 19th of this month, which is a week from Saturday. So before our Saturday game at Hypermind, we will be announcing the winner. So probably around 3:30 that day, we're going to announce the winner. And then I will contact you because you got to be following us. And I will contact you through Twitch, send you a whisper or whatever their DMs are called here, and get your information and send you some fun stuff. Okay? So remember, follow and subscribe if you can. And then the 19th we will announce a winner. All right. Any one of you all have any questions? If that makes sense. Yes, Jacob.
What if I subscribed at tier 1, but I would have subscribed at tier 3?
You don't count.
I was your first subscriber,
I
sir.
I know.
Courtney, you left the fan on.
I do have a question. I know you said Twitch only, but is there entries for following you on any other social media platforms?
I do separate giveaways on Instagram. But you can still follow us on Instagram. We put some really cool stuff on there. And we do cool giveaways there. We actually did a giveaway with Cracking Dice on Instagram recently. But this time around, the Frog and Flute was so generous, so nice to give us a bunch of stuff to give away. And we're going to give it to you. So, that being said, the last time we were all together, y'all done got messed up. But you all walked into a bit of a rough spot. There are many things about this place, the ruins of Berez, that don't sit well. The attack from the scarecrows, the dead town that is around you. And then, after you all fought off some scarecrows and looked around a bit, you approached this small, unassuming hut, which you found out that Baba Lysaga lived there. She approached your cleric Maul and seemed to have a somewhat civil conversation with him. But at some point, someone mentioned Strahd, to which she got very angry. And Enoch, she hit you with power word stun and put you on your back. The rolls were not with him because he stayed there for a while. And then combat ensued. Thinking quickly, your cleric, Maul, grabs Baba Lysaga and hits her with inflict wounds twice, doing a hefty bit of damage. But even then, as you all are fighting, her hut came to life. Stood on two legs of its own that looked to be like some sort of avian legs, bird legs, something. Walked down and started beating the crap out of you all with roots and rocks. Came down to two people, Kalen and Baba Lysaga. Kalen, having mustering the last bit of energy out of all of you, put her radiant sunbolt through Baba Lysaga's face, ending the battle, settling the hut. Thus, Enoch and Kalen set about giving their three fallen party members, which were Elentil, Mulgar, and Maul, their giving them healing potions to get them back on their feet. Wait a minute, did you give them health potions or did you cast
Potions.
We did
Yeah,
potions.
potions? That's right.
Yeah, the healer was down.
Yeah, I was down. Sorry, guys.
Yeah,
Now you know better than that.
We all know better than that. Oh, I got a healing spell. Where?
So, with that, you have Baba Lysaga's hut off to the left of you, up on next to the hill that it sat on. It didn't go back up on the hill. Her goat pen off to the right, and Baba Lysaga's near headless body laying at the foot of the natural steps that led up to her hut.
Search it all.
Then through the pass, you have what seems to be an abandoned mansion. What would you like to do?
Can we take a long rest?
Yeah.
No. If you want to take a long rest out in the middle of nowhere,
We've done it before.
I'm gonna cast my last level 3 spell slot, Prayer of Healing.
hold on, guys. No, not you, Maul. Keep going. I'm just telling that the children can lower their hands in class now.
I'm gonna give 3d8 points, I believe, of healing over a span of 10 minutes to everyone,
Okay, that's fine.
+3.
All right.
3d8.
So takes you 10
Yep.
minutes.
I have to roll it for you.
Yeah, he has to roll it.
Okay.
So while he's rolling that, Mulgar, what were you saying?
I want to go look at the body.
Not yet. Ellen Till, what were you
I will
saying?
wait.
I went to go inside of her house.
Not yet. You are actually. I would wait until. It's not me, but I would think that at this point, as low of health you are right now, you would want to wait until the spell is cast before you do
But,
anything.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, I got a basket in.
Everyone gets 15 points of healing.
Heal.
15.
Right on.
Nice job.
Does this include level up HP? No.
Have you all already leveled up?
I have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on D&D
Yeah.
Beyond I have, but you
Okay,
told me
that's
to write
fine.
down.
Yeah, go ahead and include that level up HP as well. Does that make sense?
Looking
So
for mine.
you should have rolled a hit die and added your Constitution modifier plus whatever he healed you for.
Okay. Yay.
But naturally, your level up doesn't come until you really take a long rest. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine.
All right. Give me 1 second. Sorry, folks. Bit of a snag here. Huh. That's weird.
What's up?
Oh, it's just my stupid. It's fine. I got it. Maybe. Okay, so Ellentil wanted to look at the hut. Who else wanted to help Ellentil with that? All right. Kaylin. Mulgar wanted to inspect the body. Who was helping Mulgar with that?
I'll help Mulgar with the body.
I'm
Okay.
gonna keep watch.
You're going for real? Okay.
Yeah, just make sure nothing comes up behind us.
Sure, absolutely. That's smart. Yeah. Okay. Give me 1 second. All right, so Ellentil, odds are even.
Odd.
All right, we're gonna look at the body first. He rolled even. As you approach Baba Saga's body, Mulgar and Maul, both of y'all notice that as you get there, she basically has no face, or really the back of a head, because it was completely clean shot through by Caitlin. Baba
Okay.
Saga, if you didn't know who she already was, she would be very her form would be very deceitful because she looks much just like an old woman. Her hair is pulled up into a point on the top of her head, braided, almost dreadlocked down the side as well. Just looked like it hasn't, just like that's how she takes care of it. She has almost slightly elfish, elven ears, pointed a little bit. Her robes are of green, and she just has trinkets hanging off of them. So I need to know, out of both of you, Mulgar first, then Maul, what are you looking for as you search her body?
Nothing in particular. I guess maybe if she has something that's kind of like druidy, that's what I would be looking for. Because she, I don't know.
Make an investigation check. What are you looking for there, Maul?
I'm just going to check for whatever is of value, gold, components for spells, things like that. And that's all I can do, really.
Okay, well, then make an investigation check as well.
Okay. Oh.
What did you get,
7.
Mulgar? 7.
Well, I rolled a 5, so very distracted by the head.
You notice that she doesn't really have anything druidic on her at all. I mean, it's mostly just like, there's a strong, yeah. I mean, it's magic, but it's not druidic magic. It's weird. It's not good. Same with you, Maul. You mostly notice like bones hanging off of her belt, little skulls and things like that. Nothing really, no spell components, no gold, no anything. Like the only thing that, looking at her, she probably used a spell focus, but you don't really know what it would be.
Can't do anything about it.
All right, as you approach the hut, Elentil and Kalen, the hut is very much just a small hut now. The door is kind of ajar, and as you walk up onto the porch, you notice that there is like a chair that's been knocked over, a few things that are hanging around that almost like it looks like small bones of birds that are hollow, that are clanking, that could clank together as a wind chime. Things like that. Disturbing, yet if it weren't what they were, it would be home. It's her home. As you walk in her hut, or are you walking in? The door is ajar. Yeah. Okay. You notice
is
that
it a jam jar or a jelly jar?
As we go in,
the hut is small. It's 15. It's about 15 feet by 15 feet.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's not very big.
Is there a rug on the floor?
No.
Okay.
There's no flying rugs, guys.
Well, no. I was more looking for like a hidden door on the ground.
Oh, yeah. No, there's no rug on the floor. The inside of it, like I said, is 15 feet, and it is packed with old furniture. There's a wooden cot off to as you walk in, it's in the back right corner. A wicker cabinet that is right next to that. A slender wardrobe on the other side. A wooden table right in the middle, small, and a barrel-top wooden chest reinforced with brass bands in the corner right next to you as you walk in the door. An iron tub stained, and it looks like it's stained with blood, and that's in the back left corner.
Okay.
And you can see it from here, though. It's only 15 feet away, and you can tell that this iron tub looks stained with like what looks to be blood. I mean, that's the only thing that would make sense. I'm sorry, the table's not in the middle. The table is actually off to the side.
Okay.
On your left-hand side, as soon as you walk in, there's a small table. In the middle of the room is a ghastly wooden crib with a
I'm
small
gonna.
angelic child sitting in it.
Like, actually, there's a child there.
What seems to be. All the furnishings except for around you look old, even the crib, but there is it just looks old and not well kept. As you stand there, you see little eyes poke above the crib, and you hear a little bit of like baby talk and a slight cry. I need both of you to make perception checks.
I like these new dice.
All right, Kaylin, what'd you get?
18.
Okay, and Ellen too.
My first roll with this new set of dice is a natural 20,
Nice.
so a 21 for the perception.
Both of y'all would notice that there is almost like a green outline around the child, and beneath the crib, a green light that seeps up through the cracks between the rotting floorboards.
So, like, it's protected.
I don't know that. You don't know that.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Ellen Till and say, should we take the child?
Mm, what kind of vibe am I getting off the child?
I don't know. What kind of vibe are you looking for?
Can I insight check the child?
Sure.
$17.
Baby doesn't look happy or unhappy. It just looks like a baby.
Okay.
It looks pale.
I defer to Kaylin's decision.
I'm gonna look for the thing that I was actually gonna come and look for, and then I think I'm gonna let the party know. But I want to go and look in the like cabinet, like the dresser cabinet.
It's only a 15
that-
foot by 15 building, so go ahead and just make a general overall investigation check.
That's not what I wanted. Four.
I mean, the overall general upkeep of this hut is not good, so it doesn't really. It's like you're having a problem finding anything because it just looks like it's trashed already.
Okay, so it doesn't look like there's a sword or anything.
No. You can tell that.
Here.
I mean, as you're opening it, there's certain things that are noticeable. Like as you open up the wardrobe, there are soiled robes in it. And then there's like assorted spell components, things like that. The tub is definitely stained with what you would perceive to be as dried blood.
Okay.
There's also a wooden chest. Remember the wooden chest I described?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one that's right by the door.
Right.
I want to look in it. It's locked. I figured I would. Why not try? There's got to be something important if it's closed. And
I mean, you'd think so.
Am I there with you, or am I there with her? Would I have been?
I would hope so, unless
It's
you
a
left
small
me.
hut, right?
Make an investigation check. Yeah, you're in there.
Can I help her?
Yeah, sure.
That you said investigation
Yeah,
is an 18.
with advantage.
Yes.
Okay. You think you see some sort of, as you're looking at it, you run your hands over it, and just as you go to lift it open, you notice that there is you can tell that there is a trace of a glyph that looks like it has been carved into this chest.
Well, then I'm gonna stop.
Okay.
And say, there is a glyph. Which makes me wonder if something is gonna go off.
I have an idea.
And that idea is?
Give me just a second.
I was gonna say, let's go get the rest of the party and say, there's a child
Okay.
and a thing.
So I tell you to walk back outside.
Okay.
As you're walking back outside, if you so choose to do so, are you doing that? You notice that
Yeah.
the visage of the child is starting to, all you can tell is fade. Like the child is fading away.
Okay.
And it's not making any noise anymore. But that green glow is still underneath the floorboards. And then you walk out of the hut.
Can I make a history check or something to see if I remember if the scarecrows had the same type green glow?
You would know they don't. They don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The scarecrows were more sickly green.
Okay.
Does that make sense? This is a
Yeah.
deeper green. And since you rolled so well in perception earlier, I'm going to tell you that the outline was very faint around the child, different color green. That was more like the scarecrows.
Oh, okay, so the outline around the child was
more like the scarecrows, and the underneath is a deeper green.
Okay.
So you're out of the building though. You're out of the hut.
Yeah.
Tell me how far you walk away from the hut.
Only about 10 feet.
10 feet
I still
away?
want to be.
Okay.
Yeah, I still want to be somewhere where if Ellen Teal screams for help, I can easily.
Okay. Ellen Teal, what are you doing?
Okay. I am also going to walk out of the hut.
Okay.
But I'm going to be about 90 feet from that chest.
Okay.
And I
now, if you remember our map from last week, 90 feet would put you out of range of actually seeing the chest.
Okay. I want to be able to see the chest. Yeah, I need to be able to see the chest. So I guess
you're going to be on the porch to see the chest.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Before I walk out of the house, I'm going to cast Summon Fae in front of the chest.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell the Fae creature that appears before me.
Uh-huh. Are you telling me what kind of Fae creature you're summoning?
I can.
Don't worry about it. Just keep going. We'll figure it out later.
Yeah. So basically, I'm summoning this creature, and I'm going to tell it when I am 30 feet out of the house to open the chest.
Okay.
And then I walk out of the house 30 feet away.
Okay. Are you telling Kaylin?
I grab Kaylin by the wrist and we keep walking.
As soon as you step 30 feet away, your Fae creature does open it, and you hear and see a large explosion. Fire pours out of the door of this hut and out of one of the windows. I need you to go ahead and roll a percentile die, or the percentile dice for me, Jacob.
Okay. $11.
Okay.
It's a 10 on the percentile and a 1 on the 10.
Okay. Sounds good. So this little hut, as you all see, everybody sees now, is rocked by an explosion.
Okay. But the explosion has settled? And the
Yeah.
house
Oh
is
yeah.
there?
There's just smoke coming out of the house now.
Okay. Now I go back into the house.
Okay.
What
I
the
go to
hell?
cast.
What happened?
I look at Maul and I say, explosion.
Splody.
Kaboom.
So, what is left of the chest?
There's not much left of anything.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding. Things are turned over, crazy looking. The crib has been blown to the other side of the room. Things are messed up, but oddly enough, the chest is still there. It is just a little bit wrecked. You know what I mean? Like off center, things like that. So you can actually open up the chest if you so choose now.
Yes.
Okay. Out of that chest, as soon as you open it up, I need you to make. We're going to say a dexterity saving throw. No, just a day. Yeah, let's do a saving throw.
18.
Cool. It still hits. You take 3 points of damage as this dismembered hand comes out and claws the side of your neck and face, and 3
Okay.
more pop out right next to it.
And they're like
Roll-
alive?
Roll for initiative.
Okay.
all of us?
No,
Or
just those two that went in. Did you go in with him?
No.
Oh, it's
He
just
went
him
in
then.
after the explosion.
It is just Ellentil. She's the only one.
All right. Let me know when you're ready for my initiative.
Go for it.
20.
Okay. Yeah, you beat him out. Okay. Tell me what you want to do. You got 4 dismembered hands coming towards you. Looking like Thing on crack. Or Cousin It. No, Thing. Thing's the hand. Cousin It is the hair.
Yes.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yep.
I draw my greatsword.
And?
I attack one of them.
All right.
16 to hit.
Yeah, that is.
13 damage.
You raise your greatsword and you just basically jam it straight through this hand, pinning it to the floor, and as you do, it kind of splits in half. You took down one of them.
All right.
Is that it for you?
Free action, I'm going to yell for Kalen.
Okay. The second one is going to scratch at you. That is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Alrighty. You take 5 points of damage as it grabs a hold of your leg and just sinks its fingernails in and rips around your ankle. The next one is going to be a 7 to hit. That doesn't hit. And the last one is a 14 to hit.
Hits.
Gotta be kidding me. We gotta work on your armor.
Yep.
And that is actually just a 2 points. 2 points of scratching damage, slashing damage. As it gets this one grabs a hold of the same ankle and digs into that initial scratch and pulls, and you can feel actually it getting into the skin and pulling back. It's your turn, top of the order.
All right. I'm gonna swing again.
Okay.
18 to hit.
Yeah, and you killed that one. Don't even worry about it. The lowest you can hit is
It's
1 plus your
5
modifier. Yeah, you killed it. All right, Kaylin, go ahead and roll for initiative then, if you're going in.
Yeah. Okay. Initiative modifiers.
It should-
22.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and take your turn.
Okay. So with my short sword, well, that's a crit fail.
Okay, roll percentile dice for me.
If you stabbed me,
67.
Cool.
But I also have another attack.
The very first attack, you go to you're so taken aback by two dismembered hands like clawing at Ellentil. It actually scares you a little bit, even though you just fought Baba Lysaga. You go to stab one of them with your short sword, and a miss horribly. You can feel your blade give way a little bit, like it's going to bend, but it doesn't.
Okay.
Go ahead and make your second attack.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, that'd be out. And what's your modifier?
I have a +5.
Yeah. No, I mean like your damage modifier.
Yeah, +5.
Wow, yeah. So if your damage modifier is over +1, you kill it.
Okay.
So yeah, they have So you come back and you stab the other one and fling it up against the wall. And you just hear a wet splat as it hits with blood running out of it. The
Okay.
last one is going to claw at Ellentil again,
rude.
and that's a 13 to hit.
That hits.
You're freaking kidding me! What? I thought you had
I
higher.
have a +1 dex.
That's 4 points of scratching damage. This one
Top the order again.
This one really digs in. They're clawing at the same spot, and you feel blood running down your ankle now. Your ankle. All right. No, it would be Kaylin again because she got a higher.
Okay.
Initiative. So she
I'll
stops grubbing there.
short sword again.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
well then
lots
it's
of
dead.
hits. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's dead.
I used my short sword again,
Oh,
so it's dead.
it's more than dead. Yeah, absolutely. So.
Now that all of those are gone, do I see anything in the chest that he has opened or that she has opened?
Yes. After catching your breath of being attacked by these dismembered hands, you find 1,500 gold pieces, 5 gemstones, we're going to say you find a diamond,
Okay.
a sapphire, 2 rubies, and an emerald.
Well, I'm gonna grab the diamonds specifically for Maul. And then I'm gonna grab the rest of them. And I'm gonna hopefully keep the sapphire. But then I'm gonna let the others choose.
All right. You have you find a vial of what looks to be oil.
Okay.
You find 2 scrolls that are rolled up and tied up by a black ribbon.
Okay.
You find a pouch. As you open up this leather pouch, it looks to be like small stones, or well, not stones, but they're metal balls. Not ball bearings, but almost like you think you could launch them out of a sling.
Okay.
Like sling bullets, basically.
Is there a sling?
There's no sling, actually.
Oh, okay.
You actually find a set of pipes, which is like almost like a pan flute, but just a set of pipes.
Okay.
And just a small stone with an odd looking glyph on it.
What does the glyph look like? Look like?
Nothing you would really know.
Okay. So I'm gonna grab everything except for the weird stone with the glyph.
Okay.
Because I'm scared to touch the thing with the glyph.
You notice that the stone is like a polished agate, like
So maybe like an amulet type stone.
No, you know what I'm talking about? Am I saying it right? An agate, which is like this is rocks that you can cut in half, and they're all like all different colors.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
a polished one of those with a little weird glyph in it.
Well, then I'll take everything and I'll let people look at it and see what
Okay.
they think, since I don't have any of the background knowledge. So when I grab it, I'm gonna look at Ellen too and say, "Let's go." And I walk out and I hand Maul the diamond and I say, "I have some other treasures. Let's look at it, but I want the sapphire."
I poke her in the ribs, and I'm like, "What are you doing telling them about our loot?"
I feel like it's fair to share. Plus, there's creepy
Did
things.
they just have their ankle clawed to shreds?
Well, maybe you should have, kicked it. I don't know.
I only get one attack.
But I definitely give Maul the diamond.
Yeah,
Okay.
that one makes sense.
Can I tell how much it's worth
Are you
just
a
by
jeweler?
looking at it? No.
Then no.
Okay.
The only reason I say that is if you had a proficiency in something that made sense that would tell you that, like nature or something, not even nature, but and even rogues, I would let you take a look. Actually,
I'm a rogue now.
you're not a rogue.
Yes, I am.
No,
I have
you're
a level
not.
in rogue.
Not yet.
Okay,
We
fair
haven't
enough.
taken
Even
a
if you
long
took
rest.
one level, you have not.
I understand.
Yeah, you haven't gotten that subtype. Now, if you were a thief, I would let you take a guess. I'd let you roll like a knowledge check or something. But these are sizely gems, though. These are nice looking. These are pretty specific. These are
Pretty nice gems.
pretty big. They're not
They
like
look
the size of your
expensive.
fist or anything, but they are sizely. They're not bad looking. You know, so okay. So what she has found is of course, you all have 1,500 gold pieces, the 5 gemstones. There's a vial of oil, 2 scrolls, the pouch of bullets, sling bullets, not bullets. This odd looking wind instrument, pipes, and then just another beautiful rock. Yes. Mobile.
Yeah, so I was just wondering, the scrolls, did we open them?
No.
No. Yeah, I want to look at those, and then the cool rock that you said that was at the end.
You want to just look? Okay. So, give me 1 second.
I like rocks, figured I'd ask.
Makes sense.
Used to have a pet rock.
Do you speak Abyssal?
I don't think so. I speak Common, Druidic, Giant, and Orc.
Okay. They look like different languages from each other, but they are neither one that you can read.
What about was that the scrolls, yeah?
Those are the scrolls, yeah.
What about the rock?
Looks like a pretty rock with a weird symbol on it.
So the symbol's weird to me?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna ask to keep the rock, don't care about the scrolls.
Okay. Does anybody speak Draconic?
Nope.
Nope.
Cool. All right. So you have 2 scrolls, and he wants to keep the rock. Is everybody okay with the rock?
Yeah.
Okay. This is your chance to divvy up everything. What are you looking for?
So I'm going to tell everyone to just hand me my portion of the gold, and everyone can keep everything else. I'll take the diamond.
1,500 divided by 5 is 300, right? That's what I thought. Gives me my money.
300 piece. So they want you to have one of the diamonds. So there's 4 other gems. Another diamond, a diamond, ruby, sapphire, and emerald to split up. Except for Elentil wanted the ruby or the sapphire.
Kaylin wanted
Kaylin
the
wanted the
sapphire.
sapphire.
What I say? Elentil, I meant Kaylin wanted the sapphire. So you have a ruby, emerald, and a diamond. Mulgar.
I would like to speak up again. Mogar is going to be like, I want the ruby, and, I'll take less gold if that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
How much less gold are you looking to take?
Oh, I don't know. How much are rubies? Whatever seems fair, I'll just look at the party book. I would
There are
assume
5
Mogar doesn't really care
gemstones,
about
right?
money.
All right. So for those who
Yeah,
aren't
there was
listening,
5 stones.
there are 5 stones.
So we each would get one.
Yeah.
So we each would get one and 300 gold.
All right. Mal gets a diamond. Kaylin gets the ruby.
I get the sapphire.
The sapphire.
No, I get the sapphire.
You get the sapphire. Kaylin gets the sapphire. Elentil gets the ruby. Enoch gets the emerald, and you get the other diamond.
Flip
Is
it.
that what you wanted the ruby though?
I wanted the ruby.
Well, that's fine. Then swap it around. I'm trying like nobody wants to talk speak out and tell me what they want. I'm just
I
guiding
genuinely
traffic.
don't care about what I get as long as I get my share. There was nothing that jumped out at me.
Okay.
So Enoch, is there one specifically that you want?
No, it's fine.
Okay, so one of you gets one, the other one gets the other.
Yeah.
That works.
That's what I was getting to on that one, but
Okay. So now who's taking the 2 scrolls and the oil and the sling bullets and the pipes?
I'll take the scrolls.
Okay.
Hey, who's got the agate?
Mulgar does.
Mulgar.
Dude, I will give you this emerald for that agate. Come on. And I just saved your butt.
Fine, that's okay. You can have it.
All right, cool. I'll still give you the emerald.
Fine.
Thanks, boo.
You're welcome.
Okay. The pipes. The.
I want those.
Okay, go for it. And the sling bullets, y'all can bury them, and hopefully it will produce slings in the summertime.
And it's just a pan flute, right?
Yeah, just basically like a flute, not a pan flute, but like almost like a flute, like a recorder kind of thing.
Okay. So.
Okay.
Flute.
So this is kind of a silly question.
Okay.
Because I should know this, but how do I put my sapphire on my inventory on D&D?
Just write it down for right now.
Okay, that works.
And once I get my share, I'm gonna head towards the house. I want to check what's in the house myself.
Okay, he's heading up to the house.
Is the baby dead?
I mean, you can go in and check.
I didn't even know what's in there.
So I'm gonna tell them.
She told you all.
But I'm also gonna tell them that it kind of looked like it was fading, and I'm gonna tell them that my theory of like she said when we killed the scarecrows that we killed her children. That I have a feeling that these were like sick babies or whatever that she put some sort of magic something or other on, and that's how the house was alive. Because it had the same type green glow around it that the scarecrows had. Like the dark green that was like sickly. And then after we killed it, it's like we saw it for a second and then it started kind of fading. So I'm going to tell them all that and see if what they say and if.
Yeah, if it's fading, I'm good. I don't know anything about it, so I'm gonna still keep watch.
I agree.
Make a perception check, Mulga, or Enoch.
Apparently, hold on, bear with me here. Perception 9. Wait. Nope, my bad. Yes, 9.
Cool. Okay. That's
I
it.
feel like blinking. I guess no one's coming.
I think no one's coming. All right,
yeah,
so you have Maul heading towards the mansion.
Wait, is he heading toward the mansion or the hut?
I was heading towards the hut.
The hut?
I wanted to check it out myself, yes.
Oh, okay. So you're going. I thought you were going towards the hut. So he's going to go to the mansion.
No.
Too. I mean,
No,
he's going to the hut as well. And what do you want to do?
I'm checking it out for myself. I'm going to see if I can make use of whatever's in there.
You look around and there's the chest that they just raided, the wardrobe that is now kind of torn asunder, the wooden table which is kind of turned over on its edge because of the explosion. Things are charred black and everything. You do notice that underneath where the center of the floor, under the floorboards, is like a green glow coming out of it. Okay. The rotted floorboards.
I'm gonna check around the house, just in general investigation check, I guess.
Inside the house?
Yes. Or is everything
That's
just
pretty
charred?
much? I mean, like you can roll one. Go ahead and roll one.
Okay. 7.
A 7. No, there's nothing much here. It's all been destroyed except for that glowing underneath the floorboards.
Does it look like the floorboards could easily be like?
They look pretty
destroyed.
Rotten. Yeah.
Hey guys, you want to check out whatever this green glow is?
I'll go.
No. Ooh, we might turn into mutants. It could be the ooze.
Yeah, I'll run over if I heard that.
Okay.
So the scarecrows had this same type of glow.
No, this is a deep green glow.
Okay. But it's probably the same type of magic that brought them animated. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay, you said it's under the floorboard, right?
Yeah.
Well, then I'm gonna come in there and be like, oh, don't be scared. I'm gonna, I guess, try to pry it or pull it up, or you said
make a strength check.
See what it is.
I'm gonna back up when he's doing that.
Okay.
Just a little.
I rolled an 8.
You could hear it crack a little bit, but it's really, really, really dug in there.
Can I try again, or maybe ask Mouth for help?
I mean, you do have a cleric with a giant glaive on his back.
I must have pulled my back in the fight. Can you help me?
Sure. I'm gonna take a swing at it with the base of my staff.
Make an attack.
I'll also back up a little bit. Skeptical now.
An attack or
An attack.
strength? Okay. So 18.
Yeah, you hit it. It's a floor. You would have hit it with a 2. I was just making sure you didn't roll a natural 1. Roll
Yeah.
damage.
Okay. Normal.
Yes.
Okay. Where is it? There it is. +4. 6.
6 damage. You hit it. It cracks and splinters. Looks like you've knocked about half of the rotten part in, and you can see this bright green glow coming out a little bit more. If you look in, you see part of like almost like an orb that is sitting in there that is glowing green. I mean, it's not like radiating light, but it is glowing green.
I'm not messing with that, and I walk away.
You're not going to touch it. Morgar has no fear. I'm going to try and touch it.
You reach out and touch it, and it doesn't really do anything. It just sits there.
Is it like solid? Can I pick it up?
Yeah, you could if the rest of the floorboard was torn away.
Wait.
Can I poke at it with my staff, or
you already touched it with your hand?
Wait, I just realized something. Couldn't this be like maybe one of the tokens that were I forgot what it's called, but one of the things that said that bless the land to make the wine sweeter.
One of the seeds.
Yes, one of the seeds. Could it be one of those? Would I recognize it as that?
Can I move the rest of the wood though, so I can pick it up?
I mean, this definitely looks like something like that. But you wouldn't know that because you didn't look at it. You walked away.
I did look at it.
You saw like part of it. You didn't like investigate
okay.
it and poke at it. But Mulgar would know that, yes.
So I can take it if I move the rest of the wood, which is what I want to do. Okay. Well, once I get that thing, I'll head out. That's all I need of my business.
All right. So did you make a strength check?
Yes. I rolled a 14.
Yes. You pull it back, and you actually hear it pop because it makes it a little easier that he hit it. And then it looks like a seed, a green seed. It stops glowing when you pick it up, but it is like something like they explained at the Wizard of Wines. And you place it in your pouch or in your bag, and it looks like you may have found one of them.
Well, yeah, so I'll take it and leave. I'll tell the rest of the party and, wait to see what everybody else is going to do.
Cool. I say we either retreat for now, or we sleep in the hut, which I doubt is a good idea. Because I don't know about y'all, but I'm hurting. And I have no spells.
My other thought was go and look at the mansion.
Not knowing at all what's in the mansion, I'm with Maul. We should rest before we go there.
Either way, before we leave, I want to look at the mansion.
Well, we're not done yet here. We still need to look for the sword, which we don't know where it is around here.
Yeah.
So
do we want to try and rest in the hut?
The hut that grew legs and then had a glowing baby in it.
I mean,
it's our best option.
That is true.
So,
are we taking turns to keep watch?
Yeah, that's yeah, definitely. I can take
okay.
I can take the last 4 watches.
Well,
so I'll rest first, and then because I'm an elf, I only have to rest for 4 hours.
Right.
Couldn't we just take a short rest and use hit die?
Excuse
No.
me?
Oh no, because you won't get. Sorry.
We took one on the way here.
Great
as
way
far
to
as
get
I'm
on the
aware.
bad side of the
Oh
lady
yeah,
of
that's
night.
true.
All right, if you take a short or a long rest here, right now, that's going to put you waking up in the middle of the night.
Okay.
Fine with me.
And you're going to be out in Barovia, out of town,
In the middle of
in
the
the
night.
middle of the night. And Bob, I'm just, as a DM, I feel like I need to tell you that.
And time is running out for us a little bit too, because the festival is what, tomorrow?
Yeah.
I'm saying we retreat for now. We have gotten a victory. We have gotten at least one thing we came here for. We can always come back and check later.
But we didn't get the thing we were looking for here.
That is
I
true.
would much rather not die.
I don't know. I think we can do it. I've still got some health potions.
Yeah, and Mogar, I guess, would say that he could help, make spirits a little higher and heal everybody a little bit.
When did that happen?
I bunked my head and then something just a switch flipped.
He got concussed by the house, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I have healing."
Well, bam. Oh yeah.
What the
Yeah,
heck?
Yeah, so Mogar is gonna side with Enoch and say we should try and do it.
However, the cleric may be the wiser of all of us here.
Mogar just stares at you.
Yeah, I don't care. That's why I'm not looking at you right now. Because I don't know. There's no booze here. Let's go back.
Don't have any spells.
So tell me,
Like
wait,
Rodney's just like,
have y'all figured out what you're going to do?
I say we head back so we can actually get rest instead of get stuck here in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Mogar just
Back.
throws his hands in the air and just whatever, and just goes
Before
back.
we leave, remind me of this it's where we're at right now is the opposite location of the other location that we need to go, correct? Okay.
That could be a lot of places, but yes, I think I'm following you on this.
I know I'm not very detailed right now. I'm sorry.
That's okay. No, I get it. I get it. But I'm like sitting here thinking for a second. I was like, but I think I know what you mean. You're talking about the to find the other one, you would have to go look for the druids.
Okay.
Basically.
Okay.
Yester Hill.
Yeah.
Wait, are we talking about the? Hold on, are we talking about the little seedling things from the crow people, raven people?
Yeah.
Or are we talking about the holy symbol in Kresk?
No, to
that's
find
what
the
I was
other
thinking
seed, you have to go to Yester Hill.
Yeah, we need to go to Yester Hill too, but I was more meaning Kresk to get
Kresk
the other
is the
thing.
place of the holy symbol. And
So-
this
but
is
that's
supposed to be where the sun sword is, but you all haven't discovered it yet.
Yeah. So where we're at now is the opposite direction of Kresk, though, right? From
Where you are
Down?
now, if looking at a map, yeah, Kresk is going to be the other way, away from Vallaki.
Okay.
So it's on the opposite side of Barovia from Barovia town.
Okay. So I want to let the party know that and remind them and say, I'm okay if we go back and rest because we really did get beat up and the festival is tomorrow and I feel like we need to be there for that.
Why?
Why we need to be there for the festival?
Yeah.
Because I feel like one, they probably won't let us leave, but two,
We're supposed to be able to see
yeah,
Arena and Dipstick.
Ismark.
So
No. That's his new name, Dipstick. I don't
make
care
sure that
about
nothing
Arena or
is-
Dipstick at all.
Same. Mogar's like,
Okay.
They are a nuisance and they just got us here. Like that's it. But since we really can't go farther in this little trip to get one of the components we need for Strahd, we might as well go back and rest. So we can come back here and try it again, and let's hope that we've actually
Not
excised Baba Lysaga.
all right, well, it sounds like the consensus is let's go back, sleep, maybe say hey to some people, and then come back here.
I really don't care if they burn him alive. I really don't. Like, Dipstick needs to go away. And mayor of Dipstick Town.
I was thinking something and I don't remember. Never mind. Go on.
Should we take the goats with us?
Are the goats still there?
The goats are there. They're
they'll be
terrified
alright.
of you, but the goats are still there.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
Yeah.
You hear a bunch of bleeding and carrying on, and that's them. Mainly because of the massive battle that ensued and the explosion and everything else.
Hey, what is the sword we're here for anyway?
What is the sword you're there for?
I'm talking to the group, not the DM.
Oh, sorry.
The sun sword.
I think we should look around some more before we just dip.
What does the sun sword do? Like, do we even know?
I have no clue. I don't.
Is there
we don't.
anything in the Tome of Strahd about it?
Oh, hey.
That's a very good
if
question.
you want to pop it open and read, yeah, sure.
Well, I can't read, so...
Well,
So
you
I
can't,
pull out-
but whoever's got it can open it
I
up and
pull
read
out-
it.
See, I'm picturing the Tome of Strahd like this giant, unabridged dictionary-style book.
It's a big leather-bound tome, yeah.
I'll pull it out and flip to the index for the word sun sword.
Well, there is no index, but
What kind of nonfiction book is this?
you do read. You do remember reading a little bit as you study this. There was once a unique blade that was possessed by Strahd's brother, Sergei von Zarovich. Now, in this blade's original form, there is a bit of a sketch. It had a platinum hilt and guard, and a thin crystal blade as strong as steel. Now, this blade, Strahd had employed a powerful wizard named Kazan to destroy the weapon after Sergei's death. The first part, and until you would recognize the name Kazan.
He's my armor friend.
You think. The first part of the process required the blade and the hilt to be separated, which Kazan accomplished. Now, while he was busying himself with destroying the blade part of it, his apprentice stole the hilt and fled. Now, he later located his apprentice's mutilated corpse in the Slavic woods, but the hilt was nowhere to be found. Now, to avoid Strahd's wrath, Kazan told Strahd that the entire weapon had been destroyed. You know that this hilt is very powerful, and it mentions something about longing to be reunited with its original crystal blade. But it can still be a powerful weapon.
Have we seen Strahd use a sword?
No, but you have seen him carry one.
What color was the blade? Was the hilt?
Black.
Okay.
I remember explaining that to you all one time.
Yeah.
Is everyone done with Babalo Saga's corpse? Because I'm about to set her on fire just to make sure she never comes back.
That's probably smart.
So, is there anything about like the sword glowing by any chance, or giving off light? Elenteel?
Is there?
There's no writing of it glowing or anything, but it was a crystal blade. So that's probably it. Did
Is
catch,
it referred to as the Sun Sword?
yes,
or
it did catch the light. So that's probably why it was called the Sun Sword. But now it has been separated from its blade, and the blade was destroyed, but it still can be a powerful weapon.
Okay. I want
Did
to.
you-
I'm gonna look around a little bit while Maul's
Towards where?
playing pyro.
Yes.
Towards the weird, ominous light.
The weird
The one in the Stonehenge looking place?
Yeah.
So here's my thought process on this.
Okay.
And this is why I'm asking these questions. If we stay, take the long rest here, would the Sun Sword be more visible at night because it's the Sun Sword?
And
I
also,
don't know.
will it be helpful if something happens? I know we don't necessarily, y'all don't necessarily want to think about going to the festival, but if we were back in town and something happened at the festival, it's the Sun Festival, right?
We have to make it back first.
Well, yes.
And right now, I don't know about you, not
You
even
feeling 22?
halfway feeling alive.
I am, but I have no way to help you. I'm sorry.
So,
But I also agree if we stay and wait until night, maybe we'll see it better. But
it might, but we still have the mansion we need to go through and, like, stone head ache back over there.
Yep.
If we leave now, we're going to have to come back. We're already here. We take the time, deal with the consequences of night. We can at least say we survived night and killed your stepmom, foo. Or whatever the fuck she was.
Fair. She got very angry when you mentioned Strahd.
I have that effect on people.
More specifically, when he mentioned killing
Killing
Strahd.
Strahd.
I am all down for the death of blah blah blah.
She went full mama bear on your ass.
Yeah, she did.
Language.
So, I'm speaking common. Why?
Not you. I was talking to.
Then why are you asking language?
Because it's just how I am.
No, it's not. You
Anyway,
swear
playing
like
around.
a sailor.
Anyway. I'll do
I say we
whatever the
stay.
party
I'm
wants
back
to
on that game. Because I'm tired of the back and forth. We need to get the sword. I don't care
Yeah.
about the seed. I don't care about anything. Like, I have a feeling once we get rid of Strahd, we can go back to our happy-go-lucky lives and not be stuck with this damn fog. But I don't know.
I don't
'Cause
know.
I'm a dumbass.
I like bust and mist.
So are we gonna use the hut? Is it decent
Yeah.
enough for us to stay at?
We should use the hut as our home base right now for the night or for the day, evening, whatever. And then go explore the mansion or Stonehenge or whatever. But
Mulgar will offer to be first watch, you know?
I'll sit up first watch and I'll play the flute.
It's okay. Remember, y'all came here early. Remember? So
Yeah.
you haven't spent much time fighting and carrying on.
What's the travel time from Valaki to here?
A couple of hours.
So
If
2 to
that.
3 hours.
Yeah. If
Okay,
that,
and we
because
left-
you're closer to Velaki than you are anything here. So you're probably looking at. Let me look at the map.
Well, yeah, all roads lead to Barovia. I mean,
Yeah, you're probably within an hour from here, from Velaki, maybe 2 hours at most.
out of game, it took us like 3 days to get to the Wizard of Wines. Anyway,
No,
out of
y'all
game,
got
it
there
took
pretty
like
quick.
3 weeks to get there. Out of game, not in.
Oh,
anyway.
in game. Yeah, out of game. Sorry. Yeah, it did.
Right.
Oh, I just
So the
closed
other
something.
option is to go back to Velaki, buy stuff to, I guess, patch us up and then come back, or no?
We sleep. We get the rest now. And then when we get back, like when we're done with the rest, we are able to chew bubblegum and kick patootie. Like we're all out of bubblegum.
I'm saying if you all want to do your searches now, you can, and then rest later. There is plenty of
Fine.
daylight to do that.
But there's not enough hit points. Anyway,
We search as a group
I
then.
think the DM is telling us that we don't need to
Yeah.
worry about hit points. For the
No,
search.
I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying
Oh,
I'm trying to get the timeline straight for you, everybody.
okay.
well, I say we check out Stone Headache first
Yeah,
before we go inside anywhere at this point.
I
Okay.
agree.
I agree.
I think
I think
checking
it's
the
good.
mansion on below half hit points and below half spell slots is not necessarily a smart idea.
Right.
But checking Stonehenge, like if we need to make a mad dash back to the hut and barricade the door, we can do that.
Oh, if this turns into an Evil Dead game, I'm out. This is my boomstick. Anyway, all right. So let's go search Stone Headache
Okay.
because I don't think we can actually call it Stonehenge. All right. So Stone Headache.
You can make it across the river easy enough. It is a little rough at times. It's going to be anywhere from waist to chest high.
Okay.
It is rushing pretty good in certain places, but it's easy enough to cross.
Wait. Chest high for who? Someone like Mulgar?
No, someone like Kalen.
Okay, that's fair.
The
Because like,
Kenku would probably be about shoulders high. What the heck just happened there?
just keep beaking. Just keep beaking.
I just had this thrown at me.
As a bird, I don't like being wet.
As you get closer, you notice that up on the shore, a ways back, set back from the water, there's a dozen moss-covered standing stones, menhirs. They form a near-perfect circle in the spongy earth beneath your feet. These weathered stones range in height from 15 to 18 feet. And a couple of them lean almost a little bit inward, like they're sharing a secret with their neighbors. And as you approach a little closer, you notice that the lantern is still lit. That is hanging off of a hook on an arm, that is planted in the ground there. Another lantern appears from behind one of the stones ahead of you. A wary-looking woman lurks behind the tallest stone, a rusty lantern clutched in one hand and a dagger clutched in the other. As she comes around, she looks at you and she pulls back her head. She pulls back her cloak, her hood, and you know her to be Muriel.
Were we looking for her?
The woman you all have met before.
Why does she have a dagger drawn?
Why is she here?
Are you asking her these things?
Yes, I'm asking her why she has a dagger drawn.
Have you not seen what lurks in these woods?
Just making sure that you're you.
I'm me. Also, I'm here because I want to follow you. and I want to make sure you're okay.
Okay.
I'm not.
Insight check.
Yeah, go for it.
Mother.
I'm also gonna make an insight check.
Okay.
As they're doing this, can I ask
You know what?
a clarifying
I'll give
question?
him advantage. How about that?
You already rolled.
Yeah, it's a 4.
I mean, she seems, completely trustworthy.
Oh, oh, 19 plus 9, so 28.
She's very trustworthy.
Yeah, she's fine.
Can clarifying for me to making sure I'm thinking of the right person. She's the one we met on the way here, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Remember the one that appeared to Mulgar in the Vistani camp?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah.
And then you all met her again with the other were ravens.
Okay, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
The one that was on the way here is Jenny Greentooth.
The one on the way here was Jenny Greentooth, and she is just a crazy person.
Okay, but this is the one that appeared. Okay. I'm thinking of the right character now. We're good.
That makes one of us.
And she looks at you and says, "You know, we told you about Berez being abandoned long ago, and the river was raised by Strahd and flooded the village. It seems that you all have taken care of Baba Lysaga, which is no small feat. You are hurt, I can tell. Each of you looks pretty battered. Did you all see the scarecrows?
Yes.
Okay. I see the goats are still there. You see, Baba Lysaga has made a pact with Mother Night. Mother Night gave her gifts in return for her worship, basically. The gifts of Mother Night. They required certain rituals of her. She bestowed her magical gifts on Baba Lysaga as rewards for her devotion to Mother Night and to Strahd. Her skin was very resilient. Put your arm down. No one could really find her. It was as if anybody with any kind of divination spell, she was hidden from them. And she lived for very long, which only required her to bathe in the blood of beasts on the nights of the new moon. Hence the goats. Failure to do so would cause Lysaga to age, probably becoming mere dust and bones in a matter of seconds. Took a lot to take her down, I'm sure. What you all don't know about Lysaga. Lysaga, when Strahd was still a baby in his crib, she would cast protective spells on him. Would creep into his nursery on stormy nights and sing magical songs and rhymes. And she placed what some call the spark of magic in him. Her unhealthy obsession did not go unnoticed. Strahd's mother, Queen Ravenovia, was forced to banish Lysaga, who was a midwife, from the kingdom. She never saw Strahd again, but she succeeded in staying alive to witness the triumphs of her beloved son, who in her mind is eternally blessed. Despite all the things Strahd has done, Lysaga still saw him as the perfect child that she had delivered into the world. Strahd was the only thing that mattered to her in life. Now that you have taken that away from Strahd, I fear for each of you. but I feel that you have freed part of this land from the grip of La Saga. Why are you here? Have you found the seed?
Morgar pulls out what out of his pouch. Like,
And she kind of clutches her chest a little bit with her knife, and she puts her dagger away, and she says, They can almost start rebuilding soon, ensuring that everyone here gets the gifts that the Wizard of Wines can produce. Would you like me to take this for you?
More wine?
Of course. The best you've ever tasted.
Morgar's gonna look at the party and like see if anybody gives him the old eye. Just making sure. All right, I'll hand it over.
She says, You can trust me with this. I will return it to the Wizard of Wines. I will return it to the proper owner. And we only have one more before you can begin rebuilding what we had. The winery to its former glory. Thank you. Thank you so much. There's one more thing here. There's a monument beyond the hut. I feel that you should see that. Maybe it will give you more insight into who Strahd is and what he wants. And with that,
The monument, not the mansion.
the monument. She places the bless you. She places the lantern on the ground, and before your eyes, she turns into a raven. Everything that she has on her melting into her body and feathers growing out. And she stands on the ground looking at you and calls and jumps and lights into the air and flies back towards the same direction as the Wizard of Wines.
What did she say in bird form, since I can speak to animals?
She called at you.
Okay, she did not just...
She just didn't say anything.
Okay.
Yeah, she just called.
Question.
Yes.
Did anything she said about Baba Lysaga's deal with Mother Night make Ellen Teal question any of her own experiences?
With what?
With Arl.
That's up to you. That's not a me thing, man. That's a character development thing. That's up to the character owner.
Okay, walk me back through just the real basis. She made a pact
Baba
with
Lysaga
Mother
was
Night.
the midwife to Strahd.
Mm-hmm.
She became obsessed. She cast some funky hoodoo on him.
Mm-hmm.
She got banished and never really got to see him again, but she made sure to live to see what he rose to. Now, through all the craziness, she thought he was still the perfect child and wanted to protect him, which is why she was who she was.
Okay, and more specifically about the pact she made with Mother Night?
She didn't really say anything to her about that.
Okay.
I want to look at the party and say, I feel like if Merle said that we should check out the monument before we go, that we should make that the stop before we go back to town.
I agree with that reasoning.
Well, that's the mansion, right?
No, the monument.
Well, we know of a mansion that's on the other
she was
side of
referencing towards the mansion, past the hut.
So yeah, like going that way.
Okay.
So where we want to go anyway, but she told us to check that out before we leave, and I feel like she would be one that
Would know better than us.
yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, let's roll.
Okay, you all going towards the monument then? Towards the mansion?
Yeah.
All right. As you pass through this, it's not a small passway for you. I mean, on foot, but it would be for like a caravan or something. But it's a small passageway that opens up to a mansion that's built on higher ground. Now, as you get closer to it, you see the fog is dissipating, or thin fog that is around it. You could see through it a little better. That has been reduced to merely a shell, to piles of stone and rotting timber. It looks like a mansion standing in the fog, but when you get there, it's more of a shell of almost an outline of a mansion. Empty arched windows stare at you. The sun, the south of this ruin, there's an untamed garden. Like right in front of you, there's an untamed garden that runs rampant, surrounded by broken walls that are no longer able to contain what's in this garden. Now, off to the side of it, someone has erected a crude wooden fence forming a circular yard, which several more goats are penned in. So one would say that probably Baba Lysaga did this. Surmounting the fence posts are humanoid skulls. As you survey the land, you're looking at this husk of a mansion. Off to the right, probably 200 paces from the mansion, that dog is snoring like a beast over here. And almost hidden by the fog until you get through that pass. Elevated a few feet above the surrounding marsh is a raised plot of land, probably barely 10 feet on one side, enclosed by a disintegrating iron fence. Now, in the center of this plot is a life-size stone monument carved in the likeness of a kneeling peasant girl clutching a rose. Are you going towards it?
Yes.
Yeah.
As you get closer, although her features are a little gray and weather-worn, each of you have spent enough time with her to know this bears a striking resemblance to Irina Goyana. Carved into the monument's base is an epitaph that reads as follows: Marina, taken by the mists. What do you all want to do?
That's on like a stone tablet in front of her?
Yeah.
At the base of the statue?
Sure, yeah.
I want to investigate that.
I'm going to keep an eye out for enemies.
Make a perception check for me. And,
I'm
yes.
gonna help Mal with that.
Okay, go ahead and roll with advantage. Is anybody helping
Who?
Elentil investigate?
I'll help.
Roll with advantage then. Mulgar, what are you doing?
I'm just chilling right now. I'm watching everybody. Seems
Okay.
like everything is good.
24.
24. Okay.
So that's a 21.
21. Okay.
Twice.
As you look at this entire statue, the lifelike statue it's life size. It looks no taller than you. Looks pretty solid. But as you push around and poke around on the where the epitaph is, you notice that it is a little shaky. It does rock back and forth a little bit. You can move it with your hands, barely. It looks like maybe someone who was strong enough could maybe tip this over.
I call Enoch over.
What's up?
So I need you to tip this over. Enoch smash.
I'll try.
I'll help him.
Okay. Enoch, roll a strength check with advantage.
Okay. Oh. Nat 20.
Wow. Okay. What is that all together?
22.
Sweet. It's definitely
It
more
was
than
going to
what
be
you.
a dirty 20 until advantage.
It's definitely more than what you needed. I find it. I also find it funny that Ellentil is stronger than Enoch.
I did not know that.
And she called him over to push things. Can you get this lid off this pickle jar for me, Enoch?
You loosened it for me. That's what it is.
I genuinely did not know that Elentiel was stronger than Enoch.
By 1 point. It was really funny.
Oh.
As
That's
you
not that
push,
bad.
you hear the scrape of stone against stone, and you just and you give it one good shove, and it just thump into the marsh, and you hear it squish a little bit into the mud and the mire underneath. Underneath there is a cavity underneath, like small enough that the large stone would just lip over it to cover it. And in that, Enoch, what you find is it's probably not even a foot deep, is a small, not a small, but it's about this big. It's wrapped up in leather. It's just a leather wrapped something object.
So, hold on. I'm going to like get full on in it, both hands, like take a look. And I'm going to grab it with one hand, but I'm going to scream really loud and grab my face with the other. And just like...
Well, what are you making?
And then like, oh. It's just this.
How convincing is his routine?
Make a performance check.
Yep. It's a 13.
I mean, you all know he's kidding, but it does give a few of you a little bit of like, you son of a, kind of a.
Okay.
That's
if
funny.
it had been more convincing than that, then I was gonna lop his hand off.
Are you open?
I just got attacked by severed hands.
It's true. It's true. I should have made you make a check at disadvantage. Enoch, are you opening this said package?
Yeah, I am.
In this said package is a hilt of a sword, leather wrapped up to the crossguard, which is made of a fine platinum, not even tarnished with age, but bladeless.
I flip open the book and I hold it up next to the hilt that he's holding.
You're holding a book next to a hilt.
Do they match?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Sorry, I just realized what you meant. I thought you were just holding it like you're trying to activate something. I didn't know what you meant.
Right, at that point in time, I'll be like...
The tome of Strahd has just turned into the sword blade.
Right.
Hilt. Book.
In the hand, in Enoch's hand is the sun sword.
What kind of, like, can I tell what kind of blade it goes to? Like a great sword, long sword.
It's definitely a long sword hilt.
Okay.
Light, very light. Really? Why is it when I'm always doing something? That's
either drinking or snoring.
You're going to get sick. Stop.
Bye, Mulgar.
He's like, Dad, I'm hungry. Well, no, he's thirsty.
He drinks. He'll drink every bit of water I put in front of him and throw it up.
Oh.
Enoch,
like,
make a wisdom check for me. Make a perception check. Enoch.
Yeah, I heard you.
Are you not? I thought you were dumb. Not.
16.
16? Okay. Jacob, I just have to tell you that you're sitting right up on your camera, and you are out of focus, and all you can see is beard and mouth.
It's It's my two most attractive qualities.
Oh, okay. Weird.
Mm.
The gem that is inset in this Platinum Hill, there you see like a amber kind of gem that is inset into this. It looks like it's screaming, "Touch me!" So you poke the gem, immediately appears a blade of pure light.
Like, can I pass my hand through it? Does it stop the blade?
You could
What the heck is
try.
going on? Yeah, I will. Because
Can seeing this happen?
Can I
do it
grab
again.
his hand and stop him?
I want you to
Do it
make.
again.
Short of the
I
blade.
want you to make opposed dexterity checks for me.
okay.
I just because I was over there helping, I want to look at Enoch and say, oh, "Do it again. Make it appear again."
18.
17.
Okay.
Dude, I hope your arm.
As soon as you touch the, as soon as you
His
touch
own
this,
arm.
hold on. As soon as you touch this with your hand,
Like it's the flat of my hand to the flat of the blade, not the.
oh yeah, it doesn't burn. I thought you were
Well, I was
touching
trying
the
to put my
edge of
hand-
it.
So I
No.
thought he was 100% lightsaber checking this.
Well, I am, but from like flat to flat to see if it's solid.
Oh, you do that? Yeah. You take 10 points of damage just by
Okay.
touching it. Basically, you take 4 points of slashing damage and 6 points of radiant damage.
Well, all right then.
You hit it, and you're like, ah! And immediately your hand starts bleeding, and you almost drop the blade, but know that this is a razor sharp sword of radiant energy.
Vom.
And it is
Vom.
very light, and
Is it
basically,
saber shaped?
it is. You would know that this is no, it is not saber shaped. This is a magic longsword, but it has a finesse property.
Hmm. That
Dibs!
could
And I
actually.
run.
He runs away.
Okay, dude, you have all of our magic
Wait,
weapons.
no, make it back.
What?
Make it come back.
Somebody started the campaign with a magic weapon.
Okay,
Who?
just because my God loves me.
Somebody
Can
has
he
a
make-
magic weapon they don't use. Looking at you, Mulgar. Somebody also has healing and fire spells that they don't use
I
at the
just-
proper times.
I just want
Looking
to
at you,
know.
Mulgar.
I just want to know if Enoch can magically
Just
make
out of
this
curiosity,
sword
what is
come in and out.
Mulgar's intelligence?
Oh, give me a second. +0, 11.
It's not bad. It's not great, but it's
yeah,
not bad.
I was gonna say, if he's got like a 6 intelligence, then this whole thing's just been him role playing his character phenomenally.
I mean, he's doing a good job, but yeah. So, does anybody have any problems with Enoch keeping the sun sword?
Yeah, I didn't run off with it.
No.
I don't think I can use it right now. You can keep it for now.
Can he?
I
Do
might
the-
ask for it later.
Can he touch the stone and it disappear again? And like,
Yep.
is it?
I might ask for the lightning swords though.
I give one of them. Like the unused one, I'll hand over, but like the other one. Yeah,
I thought
take both.
they had to be used together.
They have to. You have to be in
Me.
possession of both of them to be for one of them to be effective.
I'll hand them both over.
Take them.
You
get
will.
the fancy
You
sword.
I
go ahead
appreciate it.
and just write down Sun Sword, Enoch,
Okay.
and then you can actually you can put that in there, and you have to attune to it.
That's fine.
Okay.
What are these? The swords that I just gained possession of.
Are you?
I got the stats on them. I can give them to you in a little bit.
All right. Do they require attunement?
Yes.
Just so I okay.
Yes, Kaylin.
So now that we have this, do we feel like we need to search the mansion, or do we think we should head back and know that we're in a safe
The mansion is a husk.
location?
You would know by looking at it. There is no searching that thing.
Okay.
Oh.
There's only one other place that we can search, and that is the church, from what I remember. And I
The-
suggest we search the church because it's the only thing left here, from what I've seen. Right?
You could remember you could search the graveyard, but not or
All
right
right.
around the church, but not the actual. Like if you go in the church, it's going to be under swamp.
We still need to search the graveyard
Churchyard.
church place. Yeah, the churchyard, and that'd be the only place left. And unless we want to waste another day going back here just to search the
Well,
church, I suggest we search the church now.
Just out of curiosity, and this should be relatively simple because if I remember correctly, it is. This is on our way to Kresk, correct?
No,
Nope.
it's the opposite direction.
I thought
You left
Yester Hill was
Vallaki,
the
okay?
opposite
Out.
direction.
If you leave Vallaki, you go out and then down.
Mhm.
Kresk is on. So going back to Vallaki would be. It wouldn't really matter.
Okay.
So we can church the.
We can church the search yard.
We can
You've
search
got a little bit of
the
time
church.
left before you really need to get on the road.
But this is the monument that we feel is like for.
You remember the whole story
homegirl
that was
who-
told to you about the
yeah.
ruins of Berez. This is
about
that
her.
girl this is Strahd's first
Okay.
love,
That's what I thought.
who looks a
Wanted
lot
to double check.
like Irina.
Yep. Cool. That's what I was double checking, making sure I was.
All right, I'm just going to, for expedience sake, say you all make your way back to the churchyard. Since Maul is
Yes.
wanting to search the churchyard, I need Maul to make.
I'll go with him just so he's not alone.
Okay, I figured all of you were going.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Go ahead and make an investigation check for me, Maul.
19.
19. Digging
Yes.
through everything around in the churchyard. You find several little trinkets. One of them it's not the holy symbol you're looking for, but it is a holy symbol. Old and
Okay.
rusted, almost like a necklace. From what you can tell, it is a sun that is on it, but it's not, like I said, it's not the one in the Tome of Strahd.
Okay.
And you've seen this before in the other churches in Barovia. And after talking with a few people, you would probably recognize this as the Morning Lord symbol.
Okay.
The god that they worship to try to outdo the darkness of Strahd.
Okay.
Okay? Now, this is you. I know we've talked about this and others, but this is basically you because you have a different background in Barovia than the rest of them. Being a cleric, you would have familiarized yourself with these religions. Or the religions of the area. You also find an odd-looking symbol.
Okay. And is this symbol on anything specific?
It is much like an amulet.
Okay.
It is.
Do I recognize it?
Oh, well, give me a second. I'll let
Sorry.
you know. Yeah, you're fine. Give me 1 second. I will let you know. Yeah, I'm working with odd things here. Sorry.
I understand.
What
We're
kind
all
of odd
odd.
things?
Huh?
Hmm?
Hmm?
I was just curious what kind of odd things you were working with, but that's okay.
A lack of. You remember when I said I didn't mean to close that down? That's what.
Sure.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. I closed my notes down, and I'm having to go back and find them again.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes
So
sense.
basically, what you see is a crescent moon
Okay.
with one cloud this way, one cloud this way, in a
Okay.
circle.
Okay.
And what looks to be like almost like a skull behind it.
Okay. Not. Would I recognize this at all? Probably not, right?
Not really, but it seems familiar to you.
Am I close enough that I see the skull and say, like this skull? And pull out my little metal skull that I found?
No, it looks nothing like that.
Oh, okay. So I'm just holding a cool skull still.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's all I find?
Yes.
Okay.
But this, like I said, this feels familiar to you.
Okay. I kind of show it to everyone. Does this look familiar to any of you two?
It would not look familiar to any one of you.
Okay.
Sorry, no.
Anybody got like
No
magic
help,
detection?
sorry.
Nobody has detect magic
Oh, right.
or
Not that
identify.
I'm aware of.
I do not.
It's funny that you all. It seems like you all ran across some shops that might do some stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
Ooh.
we should take it back and
Well, yeah.
We are.
It's mine now.
well, I figured, but
A quick survey of the
shop.
land. You do see the desecrated body of Baba Lasaga. You see husks of, like just empty scarecrows.
Mhm.
The lone hut that looks burnt and smoldering now. Y'all did some work
Mhm.
here.
We forgot to check the scarecrows. Do we want to go do that?
Me.
Nah, not this time.
Okay.
We got what we needed.
You all brought a wagon here, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you march back through the marsh and the swamp and the woods, back to thankfully drier part of the road. The horses are there, albeit a bit spooked, with the wagon, relatively untouched. You go closer, and there are a few claw marks on the sides, but you all don't really know if that was there before or not. Gathering together, each of you taking your spot in the wagon, you manage to spin the wagon around and rally the horses together. And you start making your way back to the town of Valaki. Turning right at the Luna River crossroads, crossing over the bridge that leads over the rushing waters of the Luna River. As the sun is dipping into the sky to make way for what little bit of sun there is. You can tell there is a sunset. And the moon is rising high in the sky. You make it back to the walls of Valaki. Asking their gruff questions once again, but getting to know you a little better, the guards begrudgingly open the door and allow you in to the town of Valaki, where you head your way back to the Blue Water Inn, and that's where we're going to stop tonight.
Okay. Ooh, ooh. just out of earshot, I say something about their master being a whoreson and a drunkard.
What?
Out of earshot.
I'm always trying to pick a fight.
Have a good evening to you too, sir. And they just kind of shake their head at you like, what are you talking about? And keep on walking.
I meant the guards at the gate.
All right, and that's where we're going to call it for tonight. We will pick this back up next week. And thank you for watching.
We are
if you're
officially
watching,
the higher level.
you are now, after a long rest, officially 7th level.
Yay.
7th level.
Be sure to tune
We
back
made it
in
this
to make
far.
sure to see who wins the drawings. English is not my strong suit right now. Yeah, we're going to be announcing a winner of the drawing soon. So tune in, follow, subscribe, whatever you want to do, and we'll talk to you later.
Later, guys.
Bye.